be honest, I was actually trying to get into work with Clúid for a long time. And when I seen the opportunity arise, it was definitely something that I was going to go for. But what attracted me to it most is that I'm from the North Inner City, and I've seen some of the projects that have been done. Killarney Court, Mary's Mansions. I grew up around that area, and I've seen the area being regenerated. And I just thought, if they can do that with an area, like, what's it like to work for them? And it was just so intriguing.
I would definitely recommend Clúid to each one of my friends, and one of the major reasons is the people who you're working with. When I say people, I refer to the employees, because there is a sense of family, a sense of togetherness. We try to help each other every day, grow with each other, and there is less competitiveness.
For me, the best thing about working in Clúid is that it's a smart, professional and challenging environment to work in. It's a really cohesive organisation, it's got a great culture, and it's got a purpose that everybody gets behind. We have a great CEO, and we've really strong senior leadership as well.
I think one of the things that I like about Clúid is the variety of work. No 2 days are the same, and you're always doing something different every day.
The best part of working in Clúid for me is very much the colleagues we work with. I'm constantly blown away by their level of professionalism, the way they work together as in teams or on their own to realise a shared purpose and for the good of the customers that we have.
Clúid differs from other places that I have worked insofar as I find that the staff and people are very much put at the centre of the organisation. There's a very strong people and culture, formerly HR department, that really put a lot of time and effort into making sure the staff are supported.
Clúid just formed the Diversity and Inclusion Committee late 2021, so we're still a very newly established committee and still very much in the kind of foundational learning stage. I think my vision for diversity and inclusion in Clúid is that anyone who comes to work here will feel comfortable and safe to express and be who they really are, and not feel that they have to hide any elements of their personality or background or culture.
It's a really inclusive environment to work in. I suppose we're really working in partnership with the people who are ultimately going to live in the homes, and that's what really sets it aside from other organisations. It's really inclusive, but it's also really caring. People actually really care about what they're doing in Clan, and that kind of sets the culture and the tone of everything we do.
We can see that Clúid cares as we drive into the estates, with the gardens and the front of the houses really looked after. And then as you go through the properties, mostly maintained inside and well looked after.
Since starting with Clúid 3.5 years ago, I've taken advantage of a lot of learning and development opportunities. It's been great. I have done a postgrad in conflict and dispute resolution. I've also become a qualified mediator. I have just completed a course in leadership and management, and I'm currently doing a course in the CIH's course in housing. So I'm learning huge amounts in it.
The best thing about my job is actually meeting the residents. That's ultimately the best thing, and seeing the impact that new business and that staff have on people's lives.
The best thing about working in Clúid is days like today, taking on new schemes, providing housing for families, handing out keys on a day is just so rewarding to see the happiness in people's faces and how it's impacted on their lives in such a positive way. So it's about creating new communities and providing housing for people that are most in need.
Our vision is a society where everyone has a great place to live. To play a part in that, it's superb. Whatever small part it is, it changes people's lives. One of my favourite projects with Clúid was our first project in County Kerry, where I'm from. To deliver homes in your home county, to be associated with that scheme was very, very important. It was in Naunascal, small rural village, half an hour from Killarney. It was life-changing.